All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep it clean. Touch gloves, and let's do it.
Ready to go for this 3-round main event at middleweight. Edmen Shahbazyan's got a lot of believers. How about the fact that he's a minus 360 favorite? According to the odds makers here in Las Vegas, beware the dangerous underdog, the 8th-ranked Derek Brunson.
Ready, fight.
Brunson in the blue, Shahbazyan in the white. And the fight world wants to know just how real this undefeated youngster from California is in Shahbazyan. We'll find out tonight. He starts with a body shot. Oftentimes in a 5-rounder, we'll see kind of a feeling out process. Each fighter knows they have a lot of time to work. Not here. Again, just 15 minutes or less for Shahbazyan, and has not taken long in his last 3 fights. Octagon side with Dominic Cruz and Paul Felder. I'm Brennan Fitzgerald. Great to have you with us tonight. What a night of action. Brunson trying to lock up the neck, fires it left on the way out. Brunson keeps the guard high, shakes off the shot from Shahbazyan.
See, we're seeing a much more relaxed Derek Brunson, taking his time, looking for his shots. Normally, he'd have surged across the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old Brunson's usually sprinting in crazy havoc right now. He's taking his time. He's making reads. They both are.
Ooh,
nice right hand by Shahbazyan. Starting to read that left kick of Brunson.
Yeah, and he's hesitating a little bit when he throws it. Sorry, Brendan. So he's making that read.
Ooh, Brunson attributes that more tactical approach to the new training camp. This is his 3rd fight with Sanford MMA down in Florida. Victorious in the first 2. And now finding a home for that left cross, but now dealing with some elbows from Shahbazyan.
Got the takedown, nice work.
And we've seen him finish people with those elbows, but this is
that wrist, Tom.
Brunson's doing the right stuff, goes straight for the takedown. He's attacking immediately, looking for the choke. Shahbazyan getting on the hooks early, trying to attack the hooks early so that Brunson can't control him. Wants to use the fence to split in between him and Brunson right now, so Brunson can't get that right hook in there. And now he pulled it out, and you'll see Shahbazyan get on the hands and stand in a moment. He's just waiting so he doesn't get kneed on the way up.
Oh, big shots there from Brunson. As Shahbazyan returns to his feet.
Oh,
nice left on the way out.
But Shahbazyan eating all this. He's staying calm. Got taken down. He didn't freak out. Oh, now he's looking for his big right. Oh, big punches from Shahbazyan there.
Wow, each one on the way back. Ooh. Swinging big on each side.
Big right hand.
High kick from
Shahbazyan just has different power. You could see when he lands, it's landing different than when Brunson lands. He is strong.
Yeah, you see his opponent's eyes just open up after they get hit with one of his
shots. Even when he blocks him.
Yeah.
When he blocks him, it's moving Brunson's whole body.
Well, the longest fight for Shahbazyan since his UFC debut against Darren Stewart in November of 2018. Went the distance in that one. That's the only time he's went the distance.
Wow, that was another groin shot with a punch. Now, what I like about Shahbazyan is he's setting up the right hand by going with a right low to the body.
I like these elbows from Brunson as well when he's in close.
So he's going right hook to the body on Brunson to set up the overhand right in Shahbazyan.
And Shahbazyan is just throwing from left field at some of these hooks.
Yeah, he's got to calm down.
Ooh, nice knee, and that sets up the takedown for Brunson. Gives it to him because he went for the knee. He's able to transition to this takedown, get behind Shahbazyan, and just trying to hang on him, get him tired. This is what Brunson does well to everybody. He hangs on him, makes it a dirty match, doesn't let it be pretty, clean, doesn't let the timing happen. He kind of has an off rhythm in Brunson.
That's good work there from Shahbazyan so far, though. He's fallen to the mat or gotten taken down a couple times now, and he's always worked himself back up, and intelligently as well when he does it.
Shahbazyan looking for his way in. Brunson with a knee up the middle and a left cross. Significant strikes Neck and neck through the early going. Shahbazyan dips and throws an uppercut. Well, things certainly heated up quickly in this first round. Final 15 seconds now.
Yeah, that went quick, to be honest with you.
It did, and that was a very patient, one of the best first rounds, patience-wise, I've seen of Brunson in his career so far.
All right, let's take a look here. You see Brunson gets this takedown, locks his hands, kept him down there for a little bit, but nice work from Shahbazyan to get back up. Lands a big right hand there. Both guys actually tested the chins of their opponents here. Little slip there, and Brunson took full advantage of it, worked to the ground, but again, Shahbazyan did a great job working his way back up to feet, but not before he ate a few shots on the fence.
Just the second time in the career of Edmen Shahbazyan that he gets out of the first round. Mentioned that lone other time was his UFC debut when he went the distance back in 2018.
And that's smart game planning by Brunson's corner. They're saying, you know, stay. Ooh, that hurt
good
bad.
right kick.
That was a big one right there. But I mean, you know, Shahbazyan's the most dangerous in the first, so fight the most defensively smart in the first. And now let's see if he opens up in the second in Brunson.
Shahbazyan learning from the UFC Hall of Famer and legend, former women's bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey, who was her training partner at open workouts before she fought Liz Carmouche in the first women's fight in UFC history. He was just 15 years old at the time. Says it's his turn for his rise to superstardom, and Rousey is Shahbazyan's manager, certainly watching with a keen eye at home. Brunson with some big lefts, and Shahbazyan escapes.
And that's the Brunson we're used to seeing, right? Those leaping in left hands.
Off the takedowns, exactly like that.
But I do like that he's mixing in these takedowns. And Shahbazyan, when he is on his feet, oh, is that another cup check? And he just ate it. Anyway, going to the body really well down. That right kick hurt him, and in the first round, he was throwing some big hooks to the body.
So for Derek Brunson, a combined 8 takedowns in his last 3 fights. Still plenty of time in this one to notch some more, but he's really mixed it up well, but 0 in his previous 4 fights before joining Henry Hooft in Sanford MMA. Leaning on that wrestling background.
Stop.
Shahbazyan complaining of an eye poke. Kind of called his own timeout. Herb Dean steps in. Take another look.
Yep.
Oh.
Ouch.
And it was the eye away from Dean.
Come here. Can you see? You ready to fight? Do I need to bring the doctor?
So waves off the doctor.
Watch the fingers. Both of you guys, watch. Both of you. Keep the fingers up. Can you see? Fight.
Back underway here with 3 minutes to go in the second round.
Man, I hate that. I hope something doesn't happen right after that.
It was the lead eye, too, of Shahbazyan from the orthodox stance. Oh, man, another body kick.
Eats another one.
Now he's starting to loosen up in there. Shahbazyan lands a right hand.
There. Now Brunson coming in with some power shots.
Left hand, and he goes boxing to wrestling so well, Brunson. And that's what he does to offset your rhythm. He boxes you, then he shoots. Then he boxes you, then he shoots. And this is what he does so well in Brunson. And now he's doing it with some defense.
Oh, big knee there from Brunson. Wow, we're seeing so much more calculation with what he does and mixing it together, like you said, Dom. He's such a good wrestler with such power. Why not transition back and forth? And that's what we just saw on the fence there.
That's what I'm seeing is the difference of these two in their styles so far. Is you're seeing Shahbazyan pretty much straight boxing, add some kicks, and you're seeing Brunson mix wrestling, punching, off balancing, things like that. But awesome fight so far.
Shahbazyan landing his own too. I'd like to see him go back to that body kick. That seemed to really hurt Brunson. But
looking
now
tired.
he's just letting him press him against the fence.
Remember, he hasn't been out of the first too many times, and he's looking a little bit weathered now. And this is the game plan, I guarantee you, from Brunson's corner, is they wanted to get him out of the first and see how he fares in 2 and 3.
Yeah, and in his debut, when he did go to the distance with Darren Stewart in split decision, he wrestled primarily. Well, he's not going to be able to easily do that against Derek Brunson. So that's where the challenge is here. Even if you wanted to make this a wrestling match, Derek Brunson's not going to allow you to do that.
Ooh,
Another
nice.
takedown.
And that's just being a little bit ahead right here. This is Brunson being on top
Good
of it.
ground and pound.
Full
You've got to wonder if
side
he's starting
mount
to
for
get discouraged a little bit here in the second round.
And Brunson got to be feeling heavy on top there for Shahbazyan.
Yeah, you can see the way he flopped over there. He's doing a good job of getting back up to his feet, but not before eating damage every time he does it.
Shahbazyan is
showing
tired
some fatigue
right now.
here. Oh, good ground and
Full
pound
mount
shots.
now for Brunson, who's raining him
Wow.
down. Shahbazyan can't hang out here too long.
Nice elbows
Brunson
here.
is all over him
This
right now.
could be trouble for Shahbazyan. He's got to get out of this position. Brunson all over him. Nice elbow there from Derek Brunson.
And I think we're seeing Shahbazyan kind of hit a little bit of a wall halfway through the second round.
And a young guy, when you've got a veteran like Brunson on top of you and starting raining down shots like that, man.
We got 2-1 on the strikes landed for Brunson right now.
Final 15 seconds here. Brunson was close to ending this one in round number 2. Shahbazyan hanging out.
Oh,
One
beautiful
big
elbow.
shot.
Those were
Can he
big.
get
That
out
would
of the
really
round?
hurt him.
He's in trouble. Oh, he's out.
Oh my gosh.
Did Herb wave it
Oh,
off?
man, no, he didn't wave it off. No, he didn't. He survived the round, but he is hurt.
And he got opened up
I
with
call
one
it.
of those final shots.
Oh, look at this. Look at this ground and pound from Derek Brunson. This is the end of the round.
Man, and that last left, I mean, was that late? I mean, I'm not saying foul
No,
play on Brunson's
no.
part, but
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, we
Hey,
can.
stop. Let them do their thing. I'll talk to them.
and credit to Brunson for not just sitting there and riding out the round. He was aggressive.
I'm going to take a timeout now. Timeout.
Timeout called by Herb
Back there.
Dean. The doctor is there in the suit. He'll check on Shahbazyan, who already said he wants to continue.
Come on, buddy. Come along, buddy. Hey, look. He's out there. Let's go, Rep. He doesn't want.
Okay? Yeah.
All right, so what do you think, guys? Should the coaches kind of step in here? Your thoughts as Shahbazyan gets out for round 3?
Hey, I mean, listen, he doesn't want to be in there right now. I'm not saying that he can't win this fight, but if you looked at that body language, boy, you got to know your fighter and your friends. And that's not a sign of somebody that wants to go and be a world champion right now.
But
You
this
got a
is
scary guy
where
like
you
Brunson.
learn right now. This is where Shahbazyan learns about it, right here. These are huge shots he's eating,
Well,
and now
it.
that's
Herb
it.
quick
That's
on the
a good
stoppage
call
there.
from Herb Dean
That time
there.
he waves it off, and Derek Brunson, your winner by knockout in round 3. He is still for real and just every bit as a dangerous top 10 contender as you can find.
Let's take a look here. Nice left hand there from Derek Brunson. He was calm, he was cool, he picked his shots, and he mixed in his wrestling perfectly for what he needed to do against a young and up-and-comer like Edmen Shahbazyan, who, listen, is by no means done here. Look at that, how he swept the leg out, pulls him back, and Herb Dean did a great job here. He already was curious about stopping this fight in between rounds, and that's all he needed to see.
To make it official, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Derek Brunson.